the vision is yet for an appointed time. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Eventually what's happening is that we are being led into ultimately having within our bodies an RFID that will be implanted.
I mean, I've read many futurists who say the time of wealth will be simply wire transfers or credit transfers.
What's that? It's computer money. Everything is going through computer chips, through debit cards. You know, credit cards. First it was gold, then it was currency,
Silver, yeah.
Right? Then it was credit cards. Now it's debit cards. You know, then it's just one thing leads to the next.
What are the tools of the new world? Everybody should have a digital ID. Everybody should have a bank account. Everybody should have a smartphone.
Okay.
Then anything can be done. Everything else is built on that.
Because we were talking about this before we came onto the panel. The three basic things: a smartphone, a bank account, and a digital ID.
Yes.
That's where every nation...
In India, it's been named by the Prime Minister the Jam Trinity. Jandan, which is the bank account, Aadhaar, the ID, and mobile.
Okay, I want to make a purchase, I want to transfer money, I want to buy a house. How is it going to work? We don't know. Will it be on your phone? Probably not. Will you have a plastic debit card? Probably not. No, remember Professor Richard Werner told us how this will work.
At the moment, there's a bit of talk about this being phone-based apps. And yes, that is the initial phase. But what was already ready around 2015 is the ultimate goal, what they really want. Apparently, I was told by a central banker, is, CBDCs looks like a small grain of rice that they want to put under your skin.
This is the mark of the beast.
Hollywood crowds will do it. Politicians will do it. Elite families will do it. It will be a status symbol.
And lay out your materials. Properly clean and prepare the injection site, typically located between the first and second metacarpal bones of the hand. The cylindrical transponder should be deposited in the fascia tissue between dermis and muscle, laying parallel to the second metacarpal bone at half its length. As the prepared injection site dries, ensure the plunger safety is removed from the assembly. Palpate the skin to help loosen fascia tissue and get a feeling for subdermal vasculature. Tenting the skin while inserting the needle can help maintain proper depth and avoid damaging large blood vessels. Insert the needle parallel to the second metacarpal bone near the head, advancing proximally toward the trapezoid bone. The shaft of the needle should be inserted nearly to the hub, then retracted approximately 12 millimeters. This creates a pocket for the transponder to occupy when ejected from the needle. Deposit the transponder into the pocket by fully depressing the plunger. You will feel and hear a click.
The technology exists today for the first time in history to fulfill this prophecy as it never has in any other generation in human history. So taking a look at this technology now, and you say you have the guy with his smart card here, but you want his fingerprint there, but all the information's in the smart card, and all the expense is in the machine to read the finger. What if you took the fish out of that card and implanted it under the skin? In this age, where you can find out, a machine can judge whether a finger is alive or not, you could just have it that the fish goes dead the minute it's removed from living tissue. The minute anybody tried to tamper it with it, it would be destroyed and it wouldn't work. You now have the scanner that can read the smart card. The same kind of technology that scanners can read the universal product codes on a product in your grocery store now could read that. So there's not an expensive technology, and the fish was the only important part in the card anyway, so you've just thrown away a piece of plastic. You now have the system that makes perfect logical sense with the technology that is there.
Today we're going to talk about some general overview of what I'm learning about CBDC, and in particular the Fed Now program, which is really the starting point for all this. It's frightening, folks. It's frightening. Let's remember the end game is Mark of the Beast. I think there's no question.